Question 1178. Would you rather be He-Man or Skeletor? Do you feel that Skeletor's persistence in the face of constant and inevitable defeat is actually quite admirable?
I'm going to have to go for Skeletor, to be honest, because He-Man, he was weird. He was very weird.
Hey, He-Man was weird.
Mm-hmm. Very, very weird. I mean, I can relate to Skeletor because he was kind of normal. We relate to him. He's a down-to-earth kind of guy. But He-Man, no. Total wanker.
Godless Granny says, I want muscles. He-Man. Ox says, He-Man, better looking face equals more gals. Doesn't say right.
Yeah,
I
would go with He-Man as well because I was born with a certain body, so I've been Skeletor for an entire lifetime already. So
I thought He-Man was.
I thought He-Man.
It's my turn. I thought He-Man was gay.
Is he?
He's very, very gay. Yeah.
Is he?
He's very gay.
Him and Man at Arms, man. Him and Man at Arms.
Brainbug says Skeleton is badass though. Come on, Jeff.
I was going to say, anyone looks at the body of Skeletor. His body is actually very muscular. He's just his face is like the skull.
Yeah, but is that just padding? You know, like Batman movies?
It may be.
You have to remember that He-Man was the cartoon was an 80s thing. And the creators and writers have pretty much said, yeah, he was gay as fuck. That's fine. Nobody gives a shit. But in the 80s, that was a big deal. So they had to pretend that he was Mr. fucking...
It's crazy.
Isn't that why they killed off Robin in Batman? It was because everybody thought Robin was gay and they didn't want a gay character?
Probably.
No, that was like a reader poll, wasn't it, when they killed off Robin?
Yeah, no, that's a real thing, actually. I remember that. And we're now back to that conversation about the tablets that make your willies go small, aren't we?
What?
It always goes back to this one.
I don't know where I don't know where you've made that leap, Stool, but yeah.
I'm like QI. I bring you the facts.
Still, you've actually invented tablets just so you could have a decent excuse.
It's a bit chilly where he's at. Come on, Peter. Let's give him a bit of charity. It's a little bit cold.
Dick Grayson died in the comics first.
Oh, did he?
We all totally know
don't judge. Enemy lives matter.
We all totally know the story, which is true, that Adam West and Burt Lancaster had to take tablets to make their appendages smaller because of
not smaller.
Burt Lancaster
I told you this. It's not to make them smaller. It's to prevent them from getting bigger.
Why didn't they just wear a dance belt like normal people?
What's a dance belt?
It's kind of like a jock strap.
It's a gaff.
It's what ballet dancers use.
It's a gaff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but wouldn't that draw even more attention? Because I've seen ballet dancers.
I mean, if you get like a giant cod piece,
really pronounced.
Your body, maybe, but it's just like
a cod piece isn't for hiding it though; it's for showing it off.
Right, exactly. So it's like,
Yeah, but for Batman, they wanted to do the opposite. It should look like there was nothing there.
That's not true. I mean, let me make my boobs look like they're not there.
No, I remember Adam West in those and making observations myself.
We're meant to be discussing whether or not it is an admirable quality of Skeletor that he is constantly defeated. How exactly did we get onto Adam West and Burt Lancaster's knob?
You need to keep control of
I don't know how we got into the fact that I'm not quite sure how we got on the idea that Burt Lancaster was in Batman.
I don't think it was. I don't think that was implied. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think Burt like has the right name, actually.
It's not.
It's Burt Ward, maybe, but
yes.
Animal Science TV asked Mel, did you say ballet dancers or belly dancers?
Ballet dancers. Now, there are male belly dancers. There are male belly dancers there. They're actually quite good, and it's pretty impressive on how they can pick up those movements, because a lot of those movements are meant to accentuate the female form with the curves and everything. So it's pretty awesome. Check out some male belly dancers on YouTube.
Instructions from Mel there.
Do we have to?
I actually used to teach belly dance. So
you have videos of this?
I got a belly dancer behind me.
Videos or it never happened.
I don't. I actually have.
Peter's got the videos in his special Mel folder.
I have
we are
little flyers when I had a dance studio.
You do realise what we're actually trying to lead you into doing here is to get up and do a little belly dance right here and now. But
yeah, I know. I have performed in London, actually.
Well,
don't you love how she can just gloss over that and completely ignore the request?
Is it Royal Albert Hall?
No. It was there's a friend of mine who does different shows. It's like a niche group, but it's pretty cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right. Yandiri says, Skeletor, I feel his loneliness. Do we think it's an admirable quality that he continues in the face of certain defeat?
Dave,
yeah.
Do you feel it's admirable that you continue to try and get us to answer this question in the face of certain defeat? Then you will have think on that, and then you will have your answer.
Go on, Jen.
It would be an admirable trait if it wasn't a scripted cartoon show. You know, if it was like a real person having
but you
to
can
live
say
that
that
kind
about
of
any
life.
character in anything.
You know. Well, okay, I will. But in this case, it's Skeletor. No, it's not admirable at all. He knows it's going to happen. It's a scripted cartoon. I'm not impressed with some stupid thing like that.
I'm not going to say Skeletor is an admirable. With Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner, I somewhat think it might be an admirable quality, but not so much with Skeletor.
No, Wile E. Coyote is just a flat earther in a wolf suit.
He tried so hard.
You got to give him like for effort and creativity. Though you've got to give him props, which I just cannot give to Skeletor.
No, I can't admire somebody whose ignorance of physics is such that they won't even try to learn them.
So, am I the only person here who's giving Skeletor a bit of love?
I haven't answered
and some
yet.
of the chat is as well.
I haven't answered yet. So I don't know.
Mel, you've told us an awful lot, though.
She'll turn it into science. She'll talk about bloody skeletons and all kinds of sciencey stuff. Don't give her.
I know. How
don't
dare
let
I?
her do it.
So let's see. I don't know. I think Skeletor is kind of stupid a little bit for doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's not changing a little bit. Mm-hmm. He-Man, I think, is a bit of a wuss, you know, because I'm like, come on. He didn't even try hard. If we got into She-Ra or Tila territory.
Let's be honest, right? Without Battle Cat, Skeletor is going to fuck He-Man up.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's true. So it's like
so Stool, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with Stool here and show Skeletor a bit of love for my answer. So
that's true. So I don't know how to answer that, because if can I change He-Man from not being who he is? Do I get to retain my own characteristics as a human, or do I actually have to take on He-Man?
Don't try to change He-Man.
Didn't He-Man become She-Ra?
No.
Oh,
no, She-Ra's his cousin.
That's what he says.
I can't remember,
That's what he said. I think he wants to be She-Ra, though. I think he really wants to be She-Ra.
I think so too.
So
Were
I don't
He-Man
know.
and She-Ra ever in the same room together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh well,
so
fuck you then.
that would be, so I would be like, can I retain who I am as a person, or do I have to commit to?
You have to
The
commit to
stupidity.
being He-Man as is.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, technically though, no. Hold on though, Dave. But if Mel is to be like He-Man as technically is, she could be herself most of the time, and then just every so often has to hold up a sword and shout, "By the power of Grayskull," and then she changes into He-Man. If you watch the show, Dave.
But then I get dumber.
Yeah, I don't think you'd make a very good He-Man. No.
Yeah, I don't think so. And
I've got
I would
to
probably
just
just
give
be
you a-
angry and pissed off all the time as Skeletor. But honestly, that's kind of how I am being a scientist woman.
I've got to give you a quick PSA here. Never go into Tesco and hold your mighty sword aloft. You will get arrested.
I've
Don't
been
do
in
it.
a Tesco and I did not have a sword.
There's your problem. So you get into Sainsbury's, they're not so funny about that sort of thing.
Right,
Sainsbury's.
Peter.
What happened with Sainsbury's? They're okay. They're okay.
Peter. Do you know what He-Man is?
I have no clue.
He could be exempt from this then.
I literally have no clue.
Any villain, to be honest, works. That is constantly defeated in every episode. No, that's fine. Right, next question then.
No.
Elmer Fudd would work too.
Dave, did you answer the
Skeletor
question?
is just an Elmer Fudd who has a skeleton.
You've got to answer one, or
I answered
Mander will fit on my case.
I answered the first one.
But
yeah, I've got...
Dave, there is a superhero that I'm aware of. Just saying. Just look at this.
God. Peter. This is okay.
Yeah. That was very like Batman.
That's my logo.
Why did
actually
Batman
used-
summon you?
Since we're on superheroes.
I actually used that intro in a talk that I did with Nerd Night.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.